Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to talk about my auto-buy authors, which I think is not going to be a surprise for anyone who's been watching my videos for a while. I feel like I keep repeating the same authors and books over and over again because those are the ones that are like has in my heart, and you know it's unavoidable to talk about them. Even though I do attempt to make other videos where I have a chance to talk about other stuff, but it's either you know those top ones or you kind of like forget them but you still enjoy them. I don't know how to describe it, but definitely have more authors than this that I definitely just buy the next book for without, you know, thinking or having to read anything about the book, etc. But these are the ones like I was gonna say so deep into my heart that I will buy it so fast, kind of. I don't know how to even describe it. So let's just get started. First of all, we have, of course, Sanderson, which is one of my favorite authors. Basically, all of these are, so again, shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. And you obviously, I love all of his books. All of them are basically 5 stars, and there's many series that I have started by him that he haven't finished yet. So obviously I will have to also buy them to read the next ones, but I also know whatever he comes with next that I don't know anything about, I will buy and read. So again, not a surprise to anyone. Then we have our Kwang, who writes Poppy War, and obviously I love Poppy War to death. It's one of my favorite series, but it is also the first series by the author, and I'm just like, how good is this as a first series? Can my brain not comprehend? That was not even a sentence. And just thinking how much our Kwang is gonna evolve as an author, I have literally goosebumps right now thinking about it, because how can this be a masterpiece and then later it's gonna be like even better, because you know authors evolve and usually get better and better, and I'm almost like intimidating of how good it's gonna be. So obviously we have Babel coming out in August, which I like cannot describe how excited I am for it, and I like literally want to cry because I know I'm gonna love it. And then also she has her first, I was gonna say adult fiction book, I think it is, called Yellow Face, which is coming also I think next year, and like totally different from like Babel and Poppy War, but so excited to read that because I was feeling that would be really really good but in a different manner altogether. Had no words. Then of course we have Fonda Lee that writes Jade City, which is also one of my favorite series. Shouldn't surprise you at all. Jade City, I don't know words how good it is, but however Fonda Lee has another series out which I actually at this moment cannot even remember the name for. I don't even own that series, so when I say I'll buy, I will of course buy anything next that Fonda Lee comes out with, but also I should also buy the other series because I have a feeling that will be really really good too, even though of course probably not Jade City, but good in its own way. But yeah, whatever comes next. I don't understand how Fonda Lee is gonna top it, but I'm waiting. Then of course we have Sabota here, who writes Amber and Ashes series, which she's most known for. She just came out with a new, is it like an adult fiction book? I don't think it's YA, and it's called All My Rage. I actually got it a bit late, so when I say auto-buy, I totally lie because I got it a bit late and I'm waiting for my copy now to arrive. Amber and Ashes is an amazing series. I have read also the graphic novels, which are amazing, and just knowing what the author will come in next, very excited for All My Rage because it's a different book, you know, a fiction book, but I'm also very excited to see when she will write more fantasy, because I don't understand in my head how it's gonna top Amber and Ashes, but I also know it's gonna be amazing. So I'm scared again, but very excited. Then of course we have Roshni Chokshi, who wrote The Gila Wolves, Star Touch Queen, Arusha. Just, I read everything except the last Arusha book and the Star Touch Queen short story thing, but just, I will buy everything. I'm ready. Whatever magnificentness, whatever beautifulness is coming, I'm just ready because I will buy it all. Love Roshni so much, so I'm ready. Of course you would expect this. I don't know why I'm saying that every time, but like I am just so obvious at this point, so this video is almost pointless. We have Schwab. My biggest collection of books probably is from Schwab. I buy like every single edition I can get my hands off. I just took out this one because it's actually one of my favorites that I have. Yeah, I'll basically buy every edition because they get so many exclusive editions. It's so fun to collect all of them. I'm excited for everything Schwab writes, even though everything doesn't click like 100%. We are like on 95% every time. But I just keep buying it because I think it's great. I don't know how to describe that feeling. It's really, really weird. The next Dark Side of Magic books are coming. Cannot wait. Really excited to see how more things will be explored and how more things will develop in those. Whenever the next Wishes book will come out, I am ready. And I'm gonna buy every edition I can find. Then of course we have Cassandra Clare, which, you know, I have had, I was gonna say, a turbulent relationship with the books over the years, but to this day, I'm addicted. I am in the Shadowhunter world so deep that I will never ever get out in any way. You know, Cassandra Clare is also writing an adult, totally outside the Shadowhunter Chronicles world as well, and that will come eventually, and I'm very excited to see how they will differ from, you know, being in the Shadowhunter world for so long. And, you know, I'm gonna read all of the series that comes out in the Shadowhunter world every year. I'm waiting, and I'm just excited for the Wicked Powers, which will come, you know, when the last hours is over. And I cannot deal with all these characters and how much they mean, how much the stories have developed, how much, so many things. Things can also be said, you know, about the books, but I am in it to the end, and I can't wait to see what other books will come out over the years from the author, because I'm ready. Then of course we have Libra Duo, because while Shadow Bone, you should know, not the strongest series, Ninth House turned out to be something completely else, which I absolutely adored. And I have, you know, adored the whole of Grishaverse in general, like the vibes and everything. And, you know, seeing Libra Duo also branch out, you can see really what she's capable of. And I'm just very excited to anything that comes next in the Grisha world, because I love how it has developed, as well as seeing more in Ninth House, which I believe is gonna be a 5-book series, isn't it? That was at least a dream from Libra Duo. And what else? Yeah, you know, I'm buying it anyway. Then we have Shelly Parker-chan, which might be a bit weird. And not weird as in, they only have 1 book out, and this one is very, very good, and I'm very excited for the sequels as well. But in my head, I just know whatever comes next, eventually, I will love. I know I'm gonna buy whatever the author comes with forever, because even when I read it the first time, I loved it. I feel like I didn't fully comprehend it, and then I reread it, and I just realized how amazing it truly is. And in my brain, I'm like, cannot like deal or wait with next, you know? So I know I'm gonna buy it, and it's like become one of my favorite books. Then we of course have A Bit Coram, which writes Ours the Great Is Not Okay. So Kiss and Tell just came out, which is the author's newest book. I was a bit late buying that one too, actually. So far the author is writing, you know, YA contemporaries, but like some of the best ones I have ever read. I have never read YA contemporaries that are so good. My favorites. So I'm fine with keeping in that genre. If the author branched out to other genres as well, I'm here for it. And I just know I'm gonna love whatever comes next. Really recommend this one, if you couldn't tell. Then we have, of course, Laini Taylor. And Strange Dreamer and Music of Nightmares are one of my 2 favorite books of all time. While I don't love Daughter of Smoke and Bone, it's beautifully written and very like, I like, you know, the world building and the characters, etc. So I know the next thing is gonna be amazing, and I would probably love that. So obviously gonna buy it and read it instantly when anything is announced. Please give me something now. That's all I'm asking. And then we have David Yoon, who wrote First Franklin Love, which I adore, and I have bought his 2 next books as well. And while I like, you know, didn't love them as much as his first book, I do feel like I am on for the ride for whatever he writes next. His next book is coming in May, and I'm just very ready for it, and just know I'm gonna buy it and enjoy it. Then of course we have Case and Calendar, which I don't even own all the books from, because they had a lot of backlists, but I'm like getting through them. And I just know I'm gonna buy it all, and while I like haven't loved everything, I just know that I will read everything and enjoy it in different ways, while Felix Ever After stands as my favorite right now. And the next book, Moonflower, that comes out in May, looks amazing, so just very excited to read that. And yeah, I haven't even read the synopsis of that one, I just know it's gonna be beautiful. And then of course Elizabeth Acevedo, who wrote 3 amazing books, and I just can't wait to read more from her on whatever she comes out with next. Both of them are like a perfect balance in a YA contemporary, where it's like touching and sad and very nice. Very nice. I don't know whatever comes next. I would love to read anything. So very excited, and I recommend all of her books a lot. Now I could stand her all day and talk about so many more, but we're gonna go with the last one, which would be Madeline Miller, who of course writes Song of Achilles and Circe. Well, Song of Achilles is my favorite and Circe is really good. And I hope she just keeps writing more Greek mythology to because I love how she writes them. But whatever she writes next, like if she wrote something like completely original as well, would be amazing. I just love how she writes. It's very beautiful, and the way she makes you really care for the characters, etc. Just very excited. But you know, we waited a billion years for Circe after Song of Achilles, so just gotta wait for that. It's fine. It's fine. And yeah, that's my auto-buy authors. I have many more I can mention. Many more I have like one book of, and like just waiting for whatever comes next. Or like one series, I guess. And I know I'm probably gonna buy them, but these are like the top ones I could think of right now. So what are your auto-buy authors? Did these people surprise you? Oh, I forgot one, which I really think I should have mentioned. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for just adding one in the end, which of course is Christopher Paolini, who wrote with Aragon, and then To Sleep on the Sea of Stars, which you know is so good, as well as I love Aragon. I haven't actually read that short story collection in Aragon, so I'm lying because I haven't even bought everything. But whatever comes next, I think it's another project in this world as well, and eventually more project maybe in Aragon world, it seems like. I'm not sure. So just cannot deal, will read. Forgot to mention it. Very important to add in the end. But yeah, I think that is it. Trying to hold this book pile here from falling. I hope you enjoyed. As I said, I definitely have so many more. Like, I'm literally remembering 2 more right now as I stand here, and I'm like, I'm gonna stop and leave you. But thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a keyboard emoji down below if you enjoyed this in honor of, you know, writing books, and you will see me soon. Bye!